whoa, I'm rolling all over the place. Guess which monster I am? Look, I have hands and they're spinning. So which monster? Yes, you guessed right. It's the Radobaan. The Radobaan. This amazing monster that you find in the Rotten Vale once you head there in the first place. You see a great Gyros as well, but that's not the one you fight first. You fight a Radobaan. I think the Radobaan is such a unique creature. I'll be honest. It looks very much like an Uragaan from Monster Hunter 3. It has the same kind of body design and the same kind of moveset, but it's not an Uragaan. It's a Radobaan, and this one is covered in black tar, and it doesn't cover its body in minerals, but in bones, in thick, decayed bones that it uses as a protective armor and weaponry, and it rolls all over the place and tries to impale you with the bones, and that's really cool. So as I said, the Radobaan is fought in the Rotten Vale, and I think that's one of the situations where you kind of figure that the monster and the environment are in such symbiosis that it's kind of crazy. The Radobaan uses the environment as its shell, as its armor, and that I didn't see that before. Like I've seen the Kuluyaku dig some rocks to throw at you, but the monster using the environment itself to thrive. That's really cool, isn't it? Also, by the way, I found it really cool and interesting that the monster before that you fight is the Paolumu, which is very cute and in a very colorful and vibrant environment, and the next monster you go into hell, it's all full of meaty flesh and bones, and there's this literal black tar cartwheel monster there, this kind of like nightmarish creature full of grotesque that you fight next, and that's an interesting contrast. I think fighting it provides an interesting challenge in that it's heavily armored. The bones will bounce your weapon, probably it bounced mine. What I had to do was figure a way to break the bones to arrive at the soft parts of the monster's body to finally be able to deal some heavy damage. I think the tip of the tail is quite sensitive in any case, so you might want to cut that out first. But otherwise, like, breaking the monster's parts is quite satisfying because it also prevents it from rolling really correctly. I noticed if you break the bones protecting one side of a leg, it will kind of like have some troubles rolling and might even fall over and leave you more opportunities to you yourself deal some serious damage on it. And speaking of rolling, just like the Uragaan in other games, this one, it's fast, it's really fast. It's going to get you off guard if you're not careful, because it rolls, it curves on itself and rolls very fast. But he's kind of tricky because he doesn't only roll once, he rolls past you, stops, and rolls back at you for a second time. So you need to keep good track of where it is, because otherwise you're going to get impaled, and that's going to do a lot of damage. It's just a guess because I don't have an element on my weapon, but I would think it is sensitive to fire. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but it's a monster covered in tar. Tar sounds flammable, sounds like that would do some serious damage. Overall, I kind of really enjoyed the fight. It was really interesting. It was an interesting environment and an interesting monster. I forgot about it, and I was reminded that I might prefer it to the Uragaan. I do really like this guy. It is able to actually put you to sleep. It can fart out some gas that will put you to sleep, and you can just be sure it's going to kill you afterwards if you fall asleep. Like, it's not going to take pity on you taking a nap. That no. And so far, this monster, just like the Paolumu, was really unique in its cuteness. In appearance, the Radobaan is really unique in how grotesque it looked, with all the bones protruding from its body. I've never seen such a spiky monster until now, except the Nergigante. But the Nergigante grows its own bones, this one just borrows them from others. How sweet! So what do you think about Radobaan actually? Just, you know, write down me a comment, tap on your keyboard. I love Radobaan, it's my favorite monster, and I want to eat a toasty with it. Give me a like maybe if you like this video. You may be subscribing, because that supports me and I like support. Don't quit yet. There's a new video that's going to pop by at one point very soon. Watch the end and click, and then I'll see you for the next video, okay? If you want, of course. I'm not coaxing you. I'm not that kind of petty, but do it. Cheers!